Draw one back by the 18Us. Collected by Tag. Tag sends the puck ahead. Bouncing puck collected off the inboards by number 6 for the 16Us. Puck held in. Turn to the near side. Tag collects at the point. He dumps it in the middle. That's blocked down by number 8. And now the puck is played out to center. Collected by Scott. He lofts the puck ahead. Played by Tag. Puck sent to the near side. Stolen by the 16Us. Dropped to Scott in the corner. Sent to the middle. Loose puck. Cleared behind the goal line. Goes off its pegs at the crease. Puck still in the zone. Held in by the 16Us, but the net was off of its moorings. And the goalie just got out of the way and let the ref stop the play. Draw will stay in the 18U end. Draw will be to Hansen's glove side. Draw one by the 18s in the corner. Lobbed ahead. That is going to go all the way down and be icing on the 18U team. We will reset and have the draw from the same dot. Draw one by the 16Us. Dropped to the point, tipped up the far boards. That is collected by 57 in front. He centers, but that's stolen by the 18s. Traveling out of the zone, number 86 steps into the 16U end. He gets hammered into the boards in the corner. Puck comes free behind the net. Recollected, centered, and then bashed in by number 42. That is Drew Gersbach on the goal for the 18U team, tying this game up. All tied up now, 16:48 left in the first. Scrum off the draw. Sandberg tries to push the puck forward. And the 16Us blow a tire on the play. Collected by number 9. He takes a shot. Follow-up, sit in front. Blocked by Lawson. Play lobbed out of the zone. This will trickle down into the 18U end. No icing on the play. Collected by Tag. He plays the puck up the near side into the bodies. That is stolen. Hireman sends the puck ahead on the near side. Battle on the near side comes to Johnson at the point. Johnson's shot kicked aside by Hansen. Play on the far side now. Tip behind the goal line. Bounced to the near side. Johnson races in. He does not get there in time. And the puck was going to get lobbed out of the zone. Collected by Nelson, but then he gets his pocket picked by number 91 on the 16U team. Puck passed up the far side. Coming out of the zone. Floor check. Gains the 18U in. Dumps the puck in. 16Us go for a change. Floor check has the forechecker. Now getting some help from Sisti. And that puck is lobbed out of the zone, but it goes into the 18U bench, so we will get a stoppage. Draw will be to Hansen's glove side again. It's going to be Petronoidis to take the draw for the 18s. Draw sent out of the zone on the near side, all the way back into the 16U end. McCarthy now with the puck on the far side. He passes the puck up, but that's stolen by Rice and then hammered back into the 16U end. Collected by Johnson, by Kenny. Play in the front of the net, blocked by Lawson. He was in the right place at the right time through the screen. 16U step into the zone, shot from distance, blocked in front. Puck winds up in the corner. Lobbed out by the 18Us. That will be settled down at center by number 2 for the 16Us. I don't have a number 2 on my list. Puck played across, moved into the zone by Ayers. Ayers takes a shot. That is blocked by Hansen. Held in by the 16Us. Puck rattles around to the far side. Outlet pass is fanned on. Collected by Scott. He takes a shot. That is blocked by Hansen. Follow-up is behind Hansen's pad. And then a poke from Scott after the whistle, but no call. Draw will be to Hansen's glove side again. Petronoidis to take the draw for the 18s. And Ayers to take it for the 16s. Draw one by the 16. Shot from Bannon, blocked by Hansen. Puck sent to the far side. Pushed into the corner. Hammered by the 18Us. 18s will step away with the puck and move to the near side. Turner sends the puck up. That is still in the zone. Collected by Ayers. Ayers bumped off the play. He recollects. Shot. Gets through Hansen. And the 16s regain the lead with 14:09 left in the opening frame. Draw at center, controlled by the 18Us after the 16 goal. Played back out to neutral. Dumped into the 19U end. Slowed down by Hansen. He gives the puck to Kelly. Kelly sends the puck to Lindley on the near side. Lindley to number 42. Number 42 weaves in, loses possession. Collected on the inboards. 91 for the 16s. Collects the puck, rattles around to the far side. Tipped out of the zone. That is going to be collected by Tag. Tag plays the puck up the near side. Slowed down by Kenny. He will give the puck to number 2 for the 16Us. Again, I don't have that number, so I'll have to collect the name off the end. That is rocketed down the ice by the 16Us for an icing call. Number 2 for the 16s is McCarty. Draw is going to be to Lawson's stick side. Petronoidis to take it for the 18Us and Hireman to take it for the 16s. Draw one by the 18. Shot blocked by Lawson. Sent towards the front again. That is collected by McCarty and sent up the far side. Chipped out of the zone by the 16s. That is going to come all the way down into the 18U end. Battle at the top of the near circle. Held in the zone by the 16Us. Now tipped out the center. Spinazzola sends the puck across to his partner and played up the far side back into the 18U zone. Collected by the 18U. Sent up. That drop pass by McCarty missed, and he will chase it down. Puck played to the near side by the 16Us. Battle on the near boards to his side there. Held in the zone. Puck dropped back and cleared to the far side. 68 for the 16Us. Takes a shot coming into the zone. Puck blocked by Hansen to the near side. 16Us send the puck across to Sisti. Sisti gains the zone on the far side. Drop to 18. 18 takes a shot, kicked away in the middle. Recollected by the 16Us and then intercepted by Fultz. Puck sent behind the net. Cleared to the front. Shot from point blank range by number 16 is swallowed by Hansen, and he does not give up a rebound. Sorry, that was 18, not 16. Bannon on the shot. Draw one by the 16Us into the corner, played by the 18s across the blue paint of the near side, held in initially, now recollected at center by Zajac. Play on the far side, tipped into the 18U zone. Tag back to collect in the far corner. Tag reverses back up the far side. Slowed down by Nelson. Nelson plays the puck out of the zone. That is intercepted by the 16Us. Dumped into the near corner in the 18U end by the 16Us. Tag back to collect. Battle behind the net. Puck dropped to the near side. Kelly moves the puck up the near boards, held in by Bannon, and then Holt dumps the puck deep. And that apparently came over the line. We're going to get an offside call on the 16U team. Draw is, oh no. Draw is in the zone. I'm not sure what that whistle was. It must have touched the netting. Draw to Hansen's stick side. Shot off the draw by number 9. Turnaround attempt doesn't go. And in the commotion, the net came off of its pegs, and we will get a whistle. Draw will be to Hansen's stick side. Leonard to take the draw for the 16s. And Satsoulas to take it for the 18s. Draw won by the 18s. Played across the ice. Collected on the far side. Now played out of the zone by Satsoulas. Puck goes all the way down to the inboards in the 16U end. Bumped off the play. Puck sent up the far side. Tip to the middle, and Leonard moves forward with speed. Leonard 1-on-2 into the 18U zone. He weaves his way through the defenders, but loses the puck into the corner. Puck sent up the far side. Broken up by Scott. Recollected by the 18Us, played up the middle of the ice. That will be dumped back in by McCarthy. Play behind the net. Pushed up the far side. Outlet pass blocked by the 16Us. Recollected behind the net. Stuff attempt goes through the blue paint and collected by the 18s. Played to number 20 on the near side. Redmond dumps the puck in. Goes to collect off the inboards. He moves the puck to the far side. Drops the puck back into the far corner. Puck still in the far corner, now sent up the far side. Shot by number 5. Made it through. Falling down. Vaughn Lawson keeps the puck out of the zone. Recollected. And the shot from the point by Kelly is swallowed by Lawson. Lawson took a little bit of a bump and took exception to that after he swallowed the play. A little bit of extracurriculars there. No calls on either side. Draw will be to Lawson's glove side after the save. Won by the 16s into the corner. Held in by the 18s at the point. Tipped towards the middle, and the 16s come out of the zone. Powell moves the puck across to 46. 46 gets covered by this 18U defenders. Puck winds up in the corner. Pushed up the far side. Powell recollects there. His dump attempt is blocked. Second effort will get the puck deep. Collected by the 18s behind the net, moving to the near side. Kelly passes the puck up, and that is going to come out of the zone. Collected by Lindley. He gets taken down in the middle, and that is going to be a trip on the 16Us. 18s get the first power play opportunity of the game off of the trip to number 38. That is... Oh, sorry, not 38. The trip is to 11. That is Hireman. Hireman goes for a trip. 18Us with a 2-minute man advantage. Draw to Lawson's glove side. Controlled by the 16Us. That is lobbed to the blue line, but held in by Tag. Collected by number 20. His centering feed is blocked. Held in again by Tag at the blue line. Pass across to number 20. Battle on the boards. Number 16 recollects. Centering feed by 20 is tipped to Kelly on the near side. Kelly back to Tag. Tag steps in, gives the puck back to Kelly. Kelly to the middle. That goes all the way across. Shot is blocked by Lawson. Puck played to the near side. Follow-up goes over the goal. Puck rattles around, and that is not held in at the far point by number 16. 16 pressured by the 16Us. Gives the puck to Tag. Tag back to number 16. Play on the far side. That is blocked up in the air. Played with a high stick, but touched next by the 16Us, preventing a whistle. Recollected by Florchek, and he dumps the puck in. 16s go for a change. Leonard forward on the forecheck. Puck collected now by the 18Us. 54 seconds and counting left in the man advantage. Broken up coming over the blue line. Number 20 for the 18s recollects, dumps the puck in. That is going to be collected by the 16Us behind their own net. Played up the middle. That got through the defenders and out to neutral. Play on the far side. 18Us tag up. Battle in front of the 16U bench. Puck dumped deep and then hammered around by the 16Us to the near side. Held in by Lindley at the point. Pushed up the boards to number 42. That is Gaspok. Played around to the far side. Held in at the point. Pushed up the boards. Past the near side. Shot by Lindley. Does not go. Play in the near corner. 42 centers. And that is swept out by the defenders and dumped all the way down where it will be played by Hansen. Hansen plays the puck out the middle. That is intercepted on the way out of the zone. Now recollected by Leonard. Leonard to remain. Sent up the middle. That is tipped forward. Out of reach of Holt. And the puck gets sent back out to Bannon at his blue line. Play up the middle of the ice. Collected by number 77. He moves into the 18U zone. Airs Holt. Shoots. And that is blocked by Hansen. Sent behind the net. 18Us are going to get to this first. Outlet pass blocked by Escape. Battle on the half boards on the far side. Puck still under the bodies. Now pushed free. Dropped towards the point. Held in by number 9, but the puck is bounced off of number 13's leg out to neutral. Recollected by 86. That is Grinch. Dumped in, blocked around, and then dumped out of the zone. Collected by the 18s in front of their bench. Pass to Rice on the near side. Outlet pass blocked off a leg. 16s had to tag up, preventing an offside call. Lead pass blocked by Bannon, dumped back in, where Cherani collects and sends to the far side. Rice on the near boards with the puck. He bounces it, but that goes straight to Scott. Scott collects. Shot from the circle, blocked by Hansen. Collected behind the net, and the net is off of its pegs again, preventing a wraparound attempt from Hireman. Refs having a little bit of a discussion there. Draw will be to Hansen's glove side. Controlled by the 16s, cleared to the inboards by Rice. Pushed into the far corner. Held in by Florchek. Puck dropped to the point. That is tipped in front on the shot. Goes well over the goal. Collected now by Strandberg. Puck comes out. Collected at the blue line by the 16s. Played forward on the far side. Stolen by the 18s coming into their zone. Outlet pass. Collected by the 16Us. Played to the near side. Johnson dumps it in, but that missed everybody and goes for an ice on the 16Us. Draw will be to Lawson's stick side after the icing. Draw controlled by the 18Us. Collected by Tag. Shot blocked by Lawson. Puck bounced into the far corner. Rattled around to the near side. Number 86 moves across. Puck shot by number 8 sent in. Lawson with a couple of saves in a row there. Follow-up shot by number 5 on the far side. Doesn't make it through the bodies. Puck winds up on the inboards. Collected by McCarty. He sends the puck up the near boards, but that's intercepted. 18Us move behind the net. Shot. Shot from the far side was not on target, and the 16U net came off of its pegs. Refs may need to get some water to help freeze those nets in place. They both seem a little loose today. Petronoidis to take the draw for the 18U team. Kenny to take it for the 16s. Won by Petronoidis. Puck goes into the far corner after the shot attempt. Dropped up the middle. That is going to be collected by Leonard. Leonard gives the puck to Romane. Play to the near side. Sent up, held in by Bannon. Bounce across the blue line and now out of the zone. 16U's tag up. Dumped in on the far side. Slowed down by Hansen behind the net. Played by Rice to the near side. Now given to Redmond. Puck played up the near side. Petronoidis runs into a player coming into the zone. Puck dumped into the corner. Kenny couldn't hold on to it. Petronoidis gets to the puck. Now rattled around to the far side. Rice will race over to collect off the far boards. Rice didn't have much on that pass. It's intercepted by Powell. Powell pushes that towards the net, but it doesn't make it in time. Play on the far side. Collected by the 16U, stolen by Petronoidis. Puck's in up the far side, held in on the far boards. Battle at the side of the 18U bench. Two aside. Puck comes free, bounced towards the middle. Given to Johnson on the near side. Johnson's shot blocked by Hansen. Play on the near side. Dumped by Holt up the boards. That will rattle to the end. Johnson tips it away from Rice. Puck behind the net. Collected by the 16s. Shot is off of Rice's skate. But the goal is waved off. Net was off of its pegs. Lucky break for Hansen as that got past him off of his own defender. But no goal as the net was off of its moorings again. Referees spraying some water to help freeze the net in place. Draw will be to Hansen's glove side. Zajac to take it for the 16Us. He wins it back. Given to Johnson on the near side. Johnson steps up. That shot is blocked down by the 16Us, but played by the 18s first, preventing a whistle. Puck lobbed out to center. That was behind Turner. Bouncing puck hits the netting, and we will have a whistle. Draw on the near dot just outside of the 16U zone. Zajac to take it for the 16s. Satsoulis to take it for the 18s. Puck sent across the ice, and that is up in the air and into the penalty box. Draw will be just in front of the 18U bench. 2:58 left in the first period. Scott to take the draw for the 16s. Won by number 42, Gespach for the 18s. Puck sent up the near side into the 16U zone. That will be collected by McCarty. He sends it across, and that was a dangerous play that paid off for the 18Us. Goal by number 42. That is Drew Gerspach. On the goal off of the giveaway by the 16s at their own net. Referees doing a little bit of net surgery on the 16U side. Repegged the net. I didn't see them spray any water this time. Draw one back by the 16Us. That'll be collected by Bannon in his own end. Given to Leonard on the near side. Leonard sends the puck across to Ayers. Ayers gains the 18U zone, weaves the puck deep, recollects off the inboards, drops it up the far side, tip back towards the point, shot from the point, blocked down in front, and then hammered in by the 16Us. Bang, bang. No, the referee is waving it off. The net was off of its pegs again. That is the second 16U goal That was waved off by the referees for the net being off of its moorings. Mike Busto, head coach of the 16Us, having conversation with the ref, arguing that one should have counted because it was a clear scoring opportunity and the puck would have gone in whether the net was on its pegs or not. We are now set for the draw. Draw will be to Hansen's glove side. One back by the 18Us into the corner. Held in by the 16s at the far point. Pushed up the far boards. Puck sent to the front, blocked by Hansen. And we're going to get another whistle as Hansen kicked the net off of its pegs again. It looks like they're changing the pegs for the net. Different type of peg. Maybe those will hold a little bit better. Draw to Hansen's glove side. One back by the 16Us. Sent up to Leonard in the corner. Leonard behind the net. Tipped in front, but no black jerseys home to collect. Collected by Redmond. He gives the puck to Kenny. Kenny races into the 16U zone, moves around the defender. And we're going to get an interference call. Redmond for the 18s is going to go for interference behind the play. 16Us to get a power play opportunity. I apologize for not turning off the power play marker before, but the 16Us are now a man advantage with 1:56 left in the first period. Leonard can't hold on to the draw. H&U's bounce the puck off the glass, and that gets past Sisti all the way down. Collected by Lawson. He rattles the puck around to Ayers. That took a weird bounce off the glass. Collected by the 18Us, dumped into the near corner. Puck passed up the far side. Played to the near end where Ayers dumps the puck down. Puck rattles into the far corner. Collected by the 16Us. Dropped back to Hireman at the point. Hireman to Ayers on the near side. Ayers a shot kicked aside by Hansen. Puck still on the near side. Battle on the near boards. 18Us step away with it. Send the puck up. That was out of reach of Petronoidis. Played behind the net. Petronoidis still with the puck. He gives it to Tag. Tag shot off of a foot. Bounced out of the zone. Collected by Holt. Holt into the zone on the near side. He loses the puck. Ayers picks it up. Ayers moves to the middle, still with the puck. And the shot is wide of the goal to the near side. Collected by Holt on the near boards. He sends it out the middle. That's blocked away by the defenders, and Petronoidis will exit the zone. Petronoidis gains the 16U in. Shot blocker down by Lawson. Puck played out the middle. Recollected by the 18s and then dumped in. 16Us behind their own net, up to forecheck on the near side. 30 seconds remaining. Cross-ice pass blocked by Lindley. Puck floated down. Slowed down by Lawson. Collected by Johnson. Johnson up the far side. 17 seconds remaining. Puck sent up the far side. Slowed down by the 16Us coming into the zone, preventing an icing. Puck recollected in the corner. Still in the circle. Shot does not go. Puck gets blocked back to the boards. This will be lobbed down the ice. 2 seconds remaining, and that is going to do it for the opening frame. End of one. It is 2 aside for the game. The 16Us and 18Us knotted up at 2. There will be 4 seconds of power play remaining when we come back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are about a minute and a half away from the start of the second period. Teams will be switching sides. The 16Us in black will move right to left for the second period. The 18Us in white, as the home team, will be moving left to right. I do apologize if anybody experiences any technical difficulties. We are fighting through them today. Wi-Fi issues going up and down. Hardware issues on the near side. But we are just about ready for the start of the second period. To start the second, the 16Us are going to have 4 seconds remaining in their man advantage at the end of the first period. Referees are changing the pegs on the near side net. Looks like there is a minor problem with the fit of the pegs. And it looks like they are going to exchange the whole net because of whatever that issue is. So we'll get started here. Oh no, it looks like they're just going to change which net is at which end. I have never seen that before in a game. Nets changing ends as Lawson doesn't seem to be kicking his net off as much as Hansen was. All right, we seem to be set now and ready to start period 2. Again, if you are just joining, the 16Us are the away team. They are in black. They are moving right to left for the second. They start the period with 4 seconds of a man advantage, and that is now over. Draw controlled behind the net. 16Us send it into the far corner. Drop to Portnoy's. Shot is off of Lawson and into the netting. Kenny's shot blocked over the glass. Draw will be to Lawson's stick side. 16Us changing their personnel. Petronoidis to take the draw for the 18s. Pono to take it for the 16s. Won by Petronoidis to the far boards. Taken down in the corner. Puck under the bodies. Delayed whistle now with the puck frozen back there. The 16Us are going to go for a hold. It is going to be Parrish going to the net for the 16s on a holding call. 18Us to get their second power play of the game. It is going to be Gersbach, Satsoulis, and I didn't get it before the draw came off. Anyway, draw won by the 18s. Played up the far side board. Drop to Lindley at the far point. Battle on the far side, back and forth. Now sent into the corner. Collected by Gersbach. Drop to Lindley. And that is pushed past Lindley off the bounce. Given to Strandberg on the near side. 18s pass it across to Fultz. But the puck is sent out by the 18s. Play on the far side of the ice. Puck gets left behind. 18s get a stick on it first. Stolen by the 16s. 18s steal on the far side, dump the puck in. Off the inboards. That is collected and hammered down. No icing on the play, but away from Lindbergh. Played up the near side. Satsoulis gives the puck to number 44. 44 gains the zone. That is Tag. Tag still with it. He gives the puck to Fultz on the near side. Played behind the net to Petronoidis. Dropped to Leonard, or Redmond. Redmond takes a shot. That is blocked aside by Lawson. Played back to Tag at the blue line. He gives the puck up to the far side. Played across to Redmond. Redmond could not tip that on net. Sent up the middle of the ice to Tag. Tag to the far side. Blocked away. Sent behind the net. Redmond holds there. He tries to feed it in front. Recollected by Tag. Shot blocked to the far side. And that is rattled off the glass and will come out of the zone at the near point where Turner couldn't hold on to it. Puck played up the near side by Hansen to Redmond. Redmond had to make an extra move. Lost the puck at the line. Puck played into the zone by the 16s. Now dropped back out to neutral. Killing time. Power play now over. Puck dumped in. Play in the corner. To a side in the corner. Battle on the boards. Centering feed goes off the outside of the netting. Puck bounces to the front. And Hansen will jump on top of the puck. Net off of its pegs again. Referee trying to freeze the net in place. Draw will be to Hansen's glove side. One back by the 18s. Played back into the circle. Pushed up the near side. Held in by Parrish. He gets some help from Hireman. Sent to the middle. That was off the crossbar. Played up the far side. Strandberg gets the puck behind the 16U net. 16's collect in the near corner. Fan on the initial outlet pass. Puck played up to Hireman, but he couldn't hold on to it. Played back now by Shirani. Puck gets dumped down. And that didn't get touched on the way through, so icing on the 18s. Draw will be to Hansen's glove side after the icing. Kenny to take the draw for the 16Us. And it will be Satsoulis to take it for the 18s. Draw one to the near side by the 18Us. Bounced off the glass. That was too far out of reach of Turner. Puck held in by Romane on the near side. Now skated out. Kelly tries to move the puck through. Gets the puck in, but doesn't get the body in. Collected by the 16s, played to the far side. Broken up at the line. Still in the zone. Puck bounced off the glass out to neutral. Collected by Kelly, who dumps the puck back in. Lawson leaves it for his defenders. Collected by Bannon. Bannon gets the puck out of the zone. Played up the far side by Powell. Powell holds onto it. His shot off of a leg. Held in by Romane at the high slot. Played to the near side. Sent to the middle. Intercepted by the 18Us, and they will get the puck out of the zone. Play broken up at the 16U blue line. Bounced forward by the 18s. That will go straight to Bannon. Bannon to Romane. Romane forward on the far side, but that missed everyone and goes for an icing. Draw will be to Lawson's glove side. 15:46 left in the second period. Zajac to take the draw for the 16s. Nope, he just got thrown out. So it is going to be Holt. Draw one back by the 18s. Bounce back into the circle straight to Holt. Holt gives the puck to Zajac on the near side. Zajac back to Holt, but that was off of his skates. That is going to be offside on the 16s. Ref calling for the offside call on the far side. Draw will be on the near dot just outside of the 18 zone. Gersbach to take it for the 18s. One back to McCarty by the 16s. McCarty gets the puck back from his partner on the near side. Played into the zone, blocked down by the 18s. Knocked forward. Bounced to the near side, held in by Holt. Holt couldn't get the puck on. That is dumped down, and it is going to go on net where Lawson has to play it. Lawson to McCarty. McCarty to Spinazzola. Spinazzola loses the puck in the corner. Picked up by number 88 for the 18s. Dropped back to Rice at the point. His dump attempt is intercepted and now played out. Zajac moves up the far side of the ice into the 18U zone. He weaves around. Picks the puck back up off the inboards. Zajac still with the puck. Dumped around to the far side. And McCarty could not hold the line. Puck comes out of the zone. 86 hauls the player down, gets the puck, shoots wide of the net. Puck rattled to the near side. Bounced off the glass and down. Collected by the 18s. That is off the glass and all the way into the zone for an icing. Draw will be to Hansen's glove side after the icing. Is going to be Ayers and Petronitis on the draw. Draw one back by the 18s. Played behind the goal line, moving to the far side. Shot up the middle of the ice. That is blocked down by Parrish. Recollected by Redmond. Given to Kenny. Kenny blows a tire on the play, and the 16U's regained. Sent to the front. Lawson had to kick that to the side. Played up the near boards. Held in by Kelly. Shot blocker down by Lawson. Puck bounced all the way to the far point. Shot from the point, blocked in front by number 77, and he will get the puck given to the near side to Leonard. Leonard recollects in the circle. Shot over the diving defender. Puck is loose and cleared to the far side. 18s skate out of the zone. Redmond moves up the far side, cuts to the middle, gains the zone. Shot gloved by Lawson, who hangs on and then gives Redmond a wave after the whistle. Draw will be to Lawson's glove side after the play. It is going to be Hireman to take the draw for the 16s. He wins it to the boards. Held in by Sharani on the near side. That bounced to the front of the net. And then Lawson dives on top of the loose puck. With Basilo charging in to take the shot. Draw again to Lawson's glove side. One back by the 18. Shot from Rice. Misses the net. Just high and wide to the far side. Held in by Basilo. Puck sent to the near side. That was out of reach of the forwards. Puck sent down. Stick lift is going to allow this to go all the way down. Icing waved off. Rice has to go back and get it. Rice sends the puck around to Basilo. Basilo couldn't hold on to it. Puck bounced to Nelson in the middle of the ice, and he charges forward. Nelson into the zone. He loses the puck as Florchek gains the puck on the near side. Florchek loses it to Strandberg on the near board. Strandberg centering feed blocked to the inboards, and the 16U's rattle the puck around. That took a soft bounce and then tripped coming out of the zone. And we're going to get an offside call. So this draw should actually be in front of... Nope, they're going to put it in the zone anyway. 16U's on the man advantage after the trip to I think that's Satsoulis in the box. Draw, oh no, they did move it back out. Draw controlled by the 18U's, shot in where Lawson kicks it into the corner. Held deep by Kenny. Puck collected by Petronitis, sent around to the far side. Tag holds there. Puck shot into the near side. Petronitis rattles the puck around. Collected in the corner now, and Sisti Holds onto it. He gives the puck to Ayers. Ayers up the far side to Sisti. Sisti lobs the puck to the near side. Blocked down by Hireman. Hireman couldn't hold on to the puck. Bouncing puck still in the zone. Now collected by Holt. Holt holds at the top of the circle. Sent across to number 34. That was Leonard. Leonard gives the puck to Hireman. Hireman back to Leonard. Leonard steps in. Shot blocked aside by Hansen. Hireman collects in the corner. Drops the puck for Sisti. And the net is off of its pegs again. Draw will be to Hansen's stick side. 1 minute exactly remaining in the man advantage. Leonard to take the draw for the 16s. Gersbach wins the draw to the far side. Battle in the corner, shoved off the play. Now recollected by Tag behind the net. Tag dumps the puck down. That went on net. Lawson has to play it to the near side. Ayers collects the puck in his own zone, turns to the far side of the ice. Pass up the middle, collects with with Hireman. Hireman loses the puck, and the 16Us are offside on the play. Draw will be on the near dot. Kenny to take the draw for the 16s. He wins the draw back to Romane. Romane moves the puck across. 16U step into the zone. Puck gets dumped into the corner, rattled around to the near side. Romane does not hold the line. That puck came out of the zone. Romane dumped it back in, straight into his player, causing the offside. Draw will be on the near dot just outside of the 18U zone. 24 seconds left in the man advantage. Kenny to take the draw. Opposite Gersbach. Gersbach wins the draw back. Puck gets hammered to the far side of the ice. Collected by Bannon. Bannon holds behind his own net. Puck sent up the far side. Palno couldn't hold on to it. Puck winds up behind the net. Tag collects. Dodges the forecheck. Still behind the net. Tag falls down on the play. Now collected by the 16s. Sent to the near side. Puck went through the crease. Did not go on target. Battle behind the goal line, and the power play is over. We're going to get a whistle right at the end of... Oh, the net was off of its pegs again. Draw will be to Hansen's glove side. Holt to take it for the 16Us. Satsoulis to take it for the 18s. Draw one into the corner. Lobbed up the near side. That is off the top of the glass, but never touched the netting. Turner races in, grabs the puck, and then McCarty blocks the play away, preventing the scoring opportunity. Played up the far side, hammered up to the blue line. That comes out of the zone. 18Us have to tag up. Puck dumped back in. Lawson slows the puck down behind his net. Collected by Turner. Turner to Shirani on the near side. Sent to the middle. Blocked away by Lawson. Active stick there prevents a shot. Dropped back to Shirani on the near side. Puck sent up the boards. That will rattle all the way around to the far side. And then cleared out by the 16th. Puck given to Holt. Holt into the 18U zone. He loses the puck. Puck played back out to neutral. Shirani collects, steps into the 16U zone, loses the puck on the near side, tipped out to center, and then dumped back in. Spinazzola gets to the puck on the far side, knocks the 18U player off. Puck winds up on Spinazzola's stick. He shoots it into an 18U player and can't get the puck out of the zone. Puck played all the way down. Sorry, I lost the puck for a second. That is icing on the 16Us. Draw will be to Lawson's glove side. Petronoidis to take the draw for the 18Us. And Scott to take it for the 16s. Draw one by the 18s back to the point. Kelly's shot is off of a leg. Puck bounced off of Ayers all the way down. Collected by Tag. Tag moves behind his net to the far side. Puck shot up the far side of the ice, tipped towards the middle, broken up by Parrish. Parrish keeps the puck out of the zone. That bounced in offside. Played back out to neutral. Dumped in by the 18Us. Petrinoidis gets the puck first. He gives it to Kenny. Kenny behind the goal line, centering feed off of Redmond. Puck bounced to the near boards. Kelly holds the zone, bashes the puck up to Redmond. Redmond behind the 16U net, sent up the far side, blocked away by Lawson into the corner. Played out the far side. That is tipped on the way through. Collected by Leonard. No offside call at the line there. Leonard gets dumped into his own bench. Play comes loose in the middle. Scott gets taken down, and the puck gets cleared out to center. Played out the far side. Petrinoidis moves in, takes a shot, blocked to the far corner by Lawson. Centering feed doesn't have anything on it. Collected by Scott, who hammers the puck around the far boards and out of the zone. Collected by the 18Us in their own end. Lobbed up the middle. Blocked down by Florchek. Redmond picks up the puck, skates into the zone on the far side. He gets run into the glass. Play in the circle, dumped out and down. That is going to be blocked by Hansen. Hansen passes the puck up to Strandberg on the near side. Strandberg moves through the far side of the ice, chips the puck into the 16U zone. Nelson chases it down off the boards, moving behind the net. Nelson drops the puck to Shirani. Shirani can't get a shot away, but dumps the puck into the corner. Strandberg hammers a player into the boards. Puck played up to Sisti on the near side. Brought down by Shirani. Now played it to Nelson at the point. Nelson shot blocked, and the 18Us come out of the zone. Hireman gains the 18U zone, dumps the puck deep where Florchek goes into pressure. Played to the near side. Puck comes free to Nelson. Nelson out to Busilo. Busilo gains the zone. Gets the puck knocked away to the boards. Busilo recollects. Pushes the puck up to Nelson. And now the puck gets lobbed down, and that does make it for an icing. .7:55 remaining in the second period. Draw will be to Lawson's glove side. Gersbach wins the draw to Kelly. Kelly's shot doesn't make it through the bodies. Cleared out of the zone. And the 18s are going to go for a trip on the touch-up. .16Us tripped coming out of the zone on what would have been a breakaway play. Draw will be to Hansen's glove side. Hireman wins the puck to the outside. Holt gets to it first, gives the puck back to Hireman. Hireman sends it up the far side to number 20. Tipped on net in front, blocked away by Hansen. Played in by Sisti. Sisti shot tipped by number 34. I think that was Leonard on the tip. Leonard tips the puck in front, and the 16Us score a power play goal, making the game 3-2 with 7:32 left in the second period. Draw won by the 18s to the near side board. Holt sends it into the zone. That's blocked back out by the 18s. Back and forth up to Zajac now. Zajac gains the zone, gives the puck across. That was Holt's shot, blocked by Hansen. Puck held in by Bannon on the far side. He gets the puck back off the boards, takes a shot, blocked by Hansen. That will touch the netting, and we will get another stoppage. Net came off of its pegs again. Draw will be to Hansen's stick side. Draw controlled by the 18, sent to the point, held in by the 16s. That shot is off of several bodies and into the corner. Blocked in by Bannon. Puck came free to the middle, played now by the 18s. 86 steps out of the zone. That is Krianj. He gets the puck in. Lawson plays the puck into the near corner. Chipped off the glass and over the defender. Puck comes all the way down into the 18U zone. Played off the glass to Shirani. Puck held in. 16s tag up as the puck gets dumped back into the far corner. Shoved off the play. Battle in the corner. Puck bounces behind the net. Collected by Sisti. Sisti still with the puck. He gives it to Romane. Puck bounced to Jordan, but Jordan couldn't hold it. Held in the zone by number 18. Back up to Jordan. Jordan fans on a shot. Recollects. Steps in. Centers. And that is held on to by Hansen. And then we get a little bit of extracurriculars after the whistle. Draw is going to be to Hansen's glove side after the scoring opportunity. It's going to be Petronoidis for the 18s and Sisti for the 16s. One back to Kelly. Kelly dumps the puck across the ice. That is going to be touched by McCarty before it reaches the goal line. Puck rattled around to the near side, held in by Petronoidis. Petronoidis to Romani. Romani's shot goes behind the goal. Upcoming hooking call on the touch-up. Kelly takes a shot. That is tipped across the ice by Kenny. And now we get the touch by McCarty. And Pono is going to go for a hooking call. Draw will be to Lawson's stick side to start the penalty kill for the 16Us. It is going to be Johnson to take the draw. One back by the 18Us. Tag holds on the far side. Moved up. Shot goes all the way to the near boards. Held in by Turner at the point. Given to Redmond. Redmond centering feed. Bounced across. Shot doesn't make it through. It is tipped up and into the nettings by the defense. 5:28 left in the second. 1:43 left in the man advantage. Scrum off the draw. Puck pushed to the inboards by Petronoidis. Collected by Kenny. Kenny to Tag. Tag to Turner. Back to Tag. Sent to the near side. That was off of Redmond's skate. Turner gets there first. Sent up to Redmond. Played to the far side to Kenny. Kenny drops the puck to Tag. Tag back to Kenny. Kenny pressured. He gives the puck to Tag at the blue line. Tag to Kenny. Kenny sends it across, and that is tipped up into the netting by Florchek. And the draw will be to Lawson's glove side. Petronoidis to take the draw for the 18Us. 1-2 Redmond on the near side. Redmond gives the puck to Turner. Turner back to Redmond. Redmond steps to the side of the circle. Shot is blocked into the netting by Lawson. 1:11 left in the man advantage. Petronoidis wins the draw to Kenny. Stolen by the 16Us. Played out, blocked down by Tag. Tag floats the puck in on the far side. Romani rattles the puck around to the near side, held in by Redmond. Redmond across to Kenny. Kenny's to the middle. Petronoidis' shot blocked by the goalie and then hammered down the ice. That is going to be played by Hansen. Hansen to Tag. Tag to Turner. Turner drops the puck for Redmond. Redmond across the Tag. That was out of reach. Tipped forward by Sisti. Sisti steps in the circle all alone. Toe drag and couldn't hold on to the puck. Recollected by Tag for the 18s. Pass to Petronoidis on the near side. Petronoidis into the zone. Shot over the goal. Puck rattled up the far boards. Chipped out by Ayers. Puck played forward by the 16. Stolen by Turner. Turner forward. Turner gives the puck to Petronoidis. Petronoidis back to Turner, but under the bodies. Puck cleared into the netting on the far side. 8 seconds left in the man advantage. Youth hockey, that is not a delay of game penalty, so no one's going to the box here for that. Draw to Lawson's glove side. It is going to be Gersbach and Zajac. Zajac wins the drawback, and this gets dumped down. Played on net. Hansen collects, gives the puck to Rice on the near side. Rice up to Lindley, but broken up by Zajac. Spinazzola keeps the puck out, gives the puck forward to Jordan. Jordan into the zone. Toe drags around, and then his shot misses a mile wide to the far side. Holt gives the puck back to Johnson. Johnson to the middle. That will be collected by Spinazzola. Power play is over. Played up the far side. McCarty holds the zone. Bouncing puck. Pushed into the corner. Tipped behind the goal line by the 16Us. Puck comes free behind the net. Broken up by number 19. Puck gets played up the near side by the 18s. Pass up the middle. Broken up by Spinazzola. Royals tag up. Holt forward to pressure. Play move to the near side. Now reverse back behind the net. Play up the far board. Zajac forward to pressure. Puck gets lobbed down. That is broken up in the middle of the ice. And number 42 blows the tire on the play. Now collected by Criange. He dumps the puck in. McCarty behind his own net. That is blocked by the 18Us. Played to the near side. Drop back to Tag at the point. Tag rattles the puck around. This will be collected by Gersbach. Gersbach plays the puck up the near side boards. No one home for the white jerseys. Gersbach winds up with the puck again. Play to the middle, broken up. McCarty gains the puck at the bottom of the circle. Puck pushed now to the inboard. Centering feed and tipped wide by Gersbach. Play on the far boards, rattled around to the near side. That's out of reach of McCarty. Held in by Tag at the point. McCarty couldn't hold on to the puck there. It bounces to the far side. Shot by Satsoulis is swallowed by Lawson, who does not give up a rebound. .157 remaining in the second period. Draw will be to Lawson's stick side. Draw won by the 16s. Back to Johnson. Johnson drops the puck behind the net, rattled around to the near side. That stayed off the netting. Tipped forward by Leonard, collected by Tag. Tag plays the puck up the far side. That's going to miss everybody and be icing on the 18Us. Draw will be to Hansen's stick side after the icing. It is going to be Scott to take the draw for the 16Us. Draw one to the outside, played up and now collected by the 18s. Into the zone. Fancy footwork doesn't pay off. Puck sent forward by Ayers. Pushed out of the zone by the 16Us. Recollected by the 18s at center. Kelly passes the puck up the near side. Blocked down by the 16s. Scott drops the puck across to Johnson. Johnson sends the puck up to Ayers. Ayers gains the zone but loses the puck. That is passed up the far side. That did not touch anybody at the bench. Played forward, but that just missed the glass and bounced into the 18U bench. Draw will be on the dot in front of the 18U bench. It's going to be Kinney and Stromberg to take the draw. Draw played forward by the 18Us. Nelson gets the puck behind the net. Played forward up the far side by the 16s. Bounced off the glass and out of the zone. Tag slows the play down. Dumps it back into the 16U end. Now collected by Scott. Scott moves up the far side. Floats the puck into the corner. Goes to chase behind the net. Play slowed down on the inboards. Played up the near side to Satsoulis. Played up and out of the zone. Griange couldn't hold on to it. Bounced forward. That is collected by Holt. Holt moves up the middle of the ice, steps into the 18U zone, weaves through, loses the puck in the middle. Puck gets played up the far side by the 18s, and no one's home at the point to hold the zone. The lead pass blocked. And we're going to get a bunch of extracurriculars after the whistle. Little pushing and shoving after the initial whistle. And looks like Holt is going to go for the 16Us, and that's going to be the only penalty. 18Us on the man advantage with 23.7 seconds left in the second period. Draw controlled by the 18s. Drop to Tag. Tag sends it up the middle, blocked by Lawson. Redmond's shot goes over the net. Held by Tag at the far point. That got through on the far side, and the puck gets lobbed down. Held in by Tag. Tag still with the puck. Tag gives the puck across. Shot from the circle is in the net with 2 seconds remaining on the clock. That is going to be Kenny on the shot. Kenny ties the game up with 2.5 seconds left in the second period. Power play pays off for the 18Us. And it is all tied up. Draw controlled by the 16Us initially, but that is going to do it for 2. End of 2. We are all tied up at 3. Back after the intermission. That is going to do it for the second intermission. Teams coming back out for the third and final period. We are all tied up at 3 for everybody just joining us. The 16Us are the away team. They are in black. They are back to their original side, moving left to right. The 18Us are the home team. They are wearing white, and they are going to be moving right to left for this final frame. We are still waiting for the refs to come out for this final period. We'll see if they wind up changing the nets again to give Hansen the better pegs. It looks like they're not going to. We are just about set for the third period. And now they are going to change the nets. Nets have to switch ends here as one of the nets can't use the other set of pegs. There was some problem with the pipe. So nets swapping ends, and we will be ready to start the third period in just a moment. Now we are set to start. Draw one back by Hireman. Collected on the far side and dumped into the 16U zone. Play held up by Crouch on the near side. Dumped up the far boards. Held in by Kelly. Puck collected by Bannon behind the net. Puck gets pushed to the front, and Lawson just dives on top of the puck, freezing the play. Draw will be to Lawson's glove side. Draw one back by the 18s to Kelly. Kelly rattles the puck around. This will be played by Tag on the near side. Tag holds the zone initially. Second effort dumped out and collected by Creange. Tag plays the puck in on the near side. Tag tries to get fancy. Puck winds up in the corner. Centering feed doesn't make it to the front. Played forward, but held in initially. Now played up the far side by the 16s. Played to the middle. Shot by Scott is kicked aside by the defenders. Puck or net came off of its pegs, but the 18Us maintain possession and skate out of the zone. Cronj takes a shot, kicked aside by Lawson. Puck gets swept to the far boards, bounced out to neutral. Pressured by Sisti. Puck dumped in on the far side. 18s tag up. 16s collect the puck. Played up the near side to Florchek. That is tipped through. Played by the 18s up the near side. Collected by Redmond. Redmond moves into the zone. Weaving his way through. Redmond still with it. Tight angle shot. Blocked by Lawson. Puck sent to the far boards. Dropped towards the point. Tipped in front. And the puck is under Lawson's gear. And we get a whistle. Draw will be to Lawson's glove side in the 16U zone. It is going to be Scott to take the draw for the 16s. Puck controlled by the 18s. Moving in. Shot left behind. Follow-up shot blocked by Lawson. Second effort is cleared away. Lawson's helmet came off, and so we get the whistle. Looks like the net is also a little bit off of its moorings as well. Refs having a little bit of a discussion. Now handing Lawson his helmet back. Lawson getting his gear set. So we'll drop the puck in just a moment. And now we're set. Draw controlled by the 16s, played into the corner, rattled hard around to the near side, and not held in the zone. Rice couldn't hold on to the puck. Puck goes all the way down into the 18U end. Collected by Shrani. He moves behind his net to the far side. Puck passed up the far side, but that was out of reach and played by Spinazzola. His lead pass is intercepted. Skating into the zone. Kenny couldn't get a shot away. Puck winds up on Petrinoidis' stick. Follow-up cleared to the outside, and now the 16s skate out of the zone. Ayers passes the puck across to Spinazzola. Spinazzola gains the zone. Moves deep, centering feed. Is shot just wide of the far pipe. And the goalie took the net out, sliding back to the post. Draw will be to Hansen's stick side. Going to be Holt to take the draw for the 16s and Satsoulis for the 18s. Puck went on net off the draw, dropped to the far point, shot in. That is blockered up and into the netting by Hansen. And we get a whistle. Draw will be to Hansen's glove side. Draw controlled back by the 18s, played into the corner. Pushed up the far side, that is tipped forward and out of the zone. And now racing ahead is Fultz. Fultz moves past the defender, weaves to the front. And Lawson is on top of the puck. It was dug out by the 18s, but the ref was in the process of blowing the whistle. So Lawson covers and freezes the play. Draw will be to Lawson's glove side after the whistle. There's going to be Romane to take the puck. Or sorry, no. It is going to be Ayers to take the draw. Draw controlled by the 16s. Ayers plays the puck out on the far side. He charges forward to get to it. He will get there first. Centering feed makes it to Powell in the middle, or Pownell, but Pownell could not hold on to the play. Puck gets cleared to the near side. Draw to Hansen's stick side. Pownell to play the puck. One back to Bannon. Bannon shot, does not make it through all the bodies. Puck still in the near circle. Now pushed to the middle and out of the zone. Racing ahead, Kenny pushes the puck into the 16U end. Puck gets left for Busilo. Busilo couldn't hold on to it, but gets the puck to Tag. Tag shot is scooped up by Lawson, who hangs on. Draw will be to Lawson's stick side. 11:47 remaining in the third period. Gersbach to take the draw for the 18Us. Draw won by Gersbach to the near side. Lindley sends it up the boards. Collected now by Sisti. Sisti moves behind his net and charges up the middle of the ice. Sisti cuts to the near side, moves into the 18U zone. Sisti still with the puck, now free to the corner. Drop back up the near boards, held in by Hireman. Hireman gives the puck back to Sisti. Sisti to Hireman in the middle. That misses. Collected by Parrish. And shot goes just over the goal. It may have been tipped on the way through. Sisti collects off the near boards, Played to Hireman. Sisti shot blocked by Hansen. Puck winds up at the bottom of the near circle, given to the middle, broken up in the middle, play in the slot, and now tipped out of the zone by the 18Us. Florchek regains the puck, steps into the zone, weaves his way through, still with the puck in the near circle. Shot is over the goal and shouldered by Hansen up and into the netting, out of play. Draw will be on the near dot, 11:02 remaining in the third period. It's going to be Scott to take the draw for the 16Us. Scott wins the draw, plays the puck into the corner. Ayers gets there first, slowing things down. Puck played through Leonard and then McCarty all the way down to the 16U zone. Collected by Pownell. He sends the puck forward on the far side, and that is going to miss the net and be icing on the 16Us. Draw will be to Lawson's glove side after the icing. Scott and Petronoidis to take the draw. One to the outside. Hammered behind the net to the near side for Leonard. Leonard chips the puck forward. Collected now by Ayers. Ayers chips it past Kelly into the 18U zone. Slowed down on the boards. Leonard gives the puck to Ayers. Ayers can't get a shot away. Puck winds up on Leonard's stick. Leonard to McCarty, but blocked by Redmond and played out of the zone. Pushed back up the near side. Played by Petronoidis. Petronoidis turns to the middle. Passes the puck up the far side. That was behind. And that is going to go all the way down for an icing, as it was not touched on the way through. Draw to Hansen's glove side after the icing. Not Scott. Draw won by the 16Us. Hauled down, trying to go to the net. Refs keep the whistles in their pocket. Puck played up the far boards. Shot back in. That was just barely still in play. Played by the 18Us up the far side. Busilo gains the zone. Shot, misses the net. Held in by Rice at the near point. Dumped back up the near boards. Puck rattled behind the net. Collected by the 16Us. Outlet pass blocked by Kenny. Kenny drops the puck back. Play on the far side. Bodies hammered off the play. Puck played out by the 16Us. 16Us 2-on-1 into the zone. 16Us with a delayed penalty. Shot left behind in front and then played by Hansen for the touch-up. 16Us to go on the power play here, as Kenny goes for a rough. 9:35 left in the third period. The scoreboard still says second, but it is the third period. Leonard to take the draw for the 16Us to start this power play. No, sorry. Leonard moved to the near side. It looks like Hireman is going to take the draw. There was a little discussion at the bench. Busto talking to one of the referees. Referees now having a discussion. Charani replaces Kelly for the 18Us. Referee now back to the 16U bench to talk to the coaches. Not sure what the holdup is. A number of 18U players are coming off the bench. And we're now going to get a timeout called. I am not sure what the holdup was, but we'll be back at the end of the timeout. Okay, the reason for the delay was some of the 18U players were not wearing their neck guards. That is corrected now. Draw one back by the 16s. Puck played by Ayers at the point. Ayers to Sisti. Sisti across, shot by Holt. Does not make it through the bodies. Holt collects the puck, dumps it up the boards. That is going to be intercepted by Gersbach, and he plays the puck out of the zone. Collected now by Sisti. Sisti across the ice to Ayers. Ayers mishandles the puck, has to recollect. Ayers up the far side to Sisti. Sisti into the zone. Sisti gets his pocket picked. Puck played behind the net, rattled up the boards. That bounced away from Leonard. And now racing in. Lawson charges out, pokes the puck away. Holt hammers the puck around, protecting the open net. Hireman collects on the near side. Hireman pressured by Lindley. Puck played by Ayers. Lindley wins the battle in the circle. Lindley's turnaround does not go on target. Hireman gives the puck to Sisti. Sisti passes the puck up to Ayers. Ayers hammers the puck into the zone. This will rattle around. 56 seconds remaining in the man advantage. Play pushed up the far boards. Knocked towards the middle. That bounced away and then hammered down the ice by the 18Us. Lawson gives the puck to Sisti. Sisti dodges Petronoidis. Puck played into the zone, given away. Played back out by the 18s. Petronoidis moves up the far side, sends the puck to the middle. Collected, shot, blocked away, and then Lawson gets run into. No whistle there. Puck comes out of the zone. Rice gets slowed down from behind. Puck played forward. 16Us gain the zone. Shot, blocked, bouncing puck, couldn't be collected. Follow-up was in the net, but the net was off of its pegs again. Goal immediately waved off with 16 seconds left in the man advantage. Hansen taking a little exception to something. He shot the puck directly at Ayers after the whistle. That makes the third time the puck has wound up in the net off of its pegs, and the goal being waved off. Draw to Hansen's stick side. Scott to take the draw. Draw one into the corner by the 18s. Slowed down. Trani gets hammered into the glass. Petronoidis back to help. Puck comes free. Held by Scott. Scott passes the puck across. Collected by Pauno. Pauno gets the puck to the middle. Shot blocked by Hansen. Played up the near side by Redmond. Redmond to Kenny. Kenny holds, shoots, and Lawson flashes the leather and hangs on. Power play now over. 7:21 remaining in the third period. Draw will be to Lawson's stick side. One back by the 18Us. Drop to Tag at the point. Tag shot misses wide to the near side. Holt tries to play the puck forward. Second effort bounced free by the 18Us on the far side. Puck goes to Johnson for the 16Us. Played forward, bounced into the 16U end again. Played off the glass forward, blocked down by Tag. Tag steps into the zone. Shot. Gloves by Lawson, who hangs on. Draw to Lawson's stick side. Left in the circle, now collected by Spinazzola. Played up the far side to Holt. Holt gains the zone. The puck was played by a high stick, however, and the draw is going to wind up in the zone. Played by a high stick by the 18Us. Draw one back into the corner by the 18Us. Sent up the far boards, tipped forward. That comes out of the zone. Played ahead by the 18Us to Lindley. Lindley takes a shot. That misses just wide of the near pipe. Lawson tried to play the puck, missed. Puck sent around to the far side. Held in by the 18Us. That was bounced to the front. and pickpocketed by Spinazzola. He plays the puck out to 77 on the far side. 77 can't get through the defenders. Puck gets cleared out of the zone to McCarty. McCarty plays the puck across, now up to Spinazzola. Spinazzola couldn't hold on to that pass. Played up the near side. That's bounced away from Jordan and all the way down into the 16U end. Scott collects behind his net. And the net came off of its pegs. It looked like Gersbach tried to hold on to the net as he came around and just yanked it off of its moorings. Draw is going to be outside of the zone on the near dot. Basilo to take the draw for the 18Us. Draw one back by the 18Us to Shirani. Shirani dumps the puck in on the far side. Lawson slows the puck down. Shoveled ahead on the near boards. Tipped forward and out of the zone. Rice collects at center. Rice dumps the puck down. Lawson slows things down behind the net. Played around by the 16Us to the far side. That misses Ayers. Ayers shoulders the player down, but he gets up and recollects. Battle in the corner. Puck pushed to Basilo. Basilo drops the puck to the point. Shot from the point. Blocked by Lawson. Hammered off the glass and out of the zone. Puck is going to die in the 18U end, collected by Turner. Turner sends the puck up the far side. Played out of the zone. Basilo can't get to the puck first. That is chipped forward. And we get a little extracurriculars in front of the penalty box as the puck went out of play. Referee's over to calm things down. Draw is going to be on the dot in front of the 16U bench. Petronoidis to take the draw for the 18s. Hireman takes it for the 16s and wins the puck to the near side. Played forward off the glass. Tipped ahead by Kelly. Now collected by Tag. Tag into the zone. He gives the puck across. Back to Redmond. Redmond shoots the puck high and wide to the far side. Puck dumped up the far boards. Collected by Johnson. Johnson gets run into. Puck trickles to the near corner. Petronoidis slows things down there. Puck pushed free on the near side. Given now to Sisti. Sisti lobs the puck down the ice. Slowed down by Kelly. Collected by Florchek. Puck played up the near side. Pushed to the point. Johnson holds the line. Gives the puck to Sisti. Sisti centers. That misses Florchek. And now the puck played out by Petronoidis. Petronoidis up the far side. Into the zone. Dodging behind Nelson. Shot. Blocked down by Lawson. Follow-up. Cleared behind the net, but the whistle was blown. Ref must have lost sight and blew the whistle quickly. That puck was free on the near side. I don't see another reason for the whistle to have been blown. Draw will be to Lawson's 6th side. Strandberg to take the draw for the 18Us. One into the corner by the 16s. Spinazzola rattles the puck to the far side. Slowed down on the far boards. Dropped back towards the point. Held in by the 18Us. Puck rattled behind the net. Collected on the near side. Play slowed down in the corner. Puck pushed towards the inboards. Now back into the corner. Puck comes free on the near side where it is collected and played out of the zone. Leonard moves into the 18U zone. Tries to weave the puck through. Gives the puck to McCarty. McCarty holds in the corner. Tries to get the puck behind the net. Succeeds in doing so. Leonard gets run into. Puck comes free for the 18Us, and the 18Us play the puck up the near side. Fultz loses the puck trying to come over the blue line. He gets hammered down in the zone. Oh, puck goes back into the zone. Played up the far side by the 16Us. Stolen by the 18s in front of the timekeeper's box. McCarty returns the favor. Puck centered, and that is bounced to the near side. Held in by Rice. Rice dumps the puck deep. McCarty plays the puck to the near side, misses Pownell. Puck bounces behind Pownell. Pownell then hammers the puck down. That is going to go for an icing on the 16U team. Draw will be to Lawson's stick side. Zatek to take the draw for the 16s. Gersbach to take it for the 18s. won by the 16s and then rattled around to Holt on the far side. Holt gets the puck out of the zone, dumped back in. 18U's had to tag up. Puck played to the far side. Holt moves into the 18U zone, recollects the puck, gives it to Florchek on the near side. Florchek could not direct the puck on target. Play in the near corner. Zajac took that shot, not Florchek. Puck played up the far side. And that is through Florchek. Played out and down. That is going to go all the way for an icing. Draw will be to Lawson's glove side after the icing. 2:43 remaining in the third period. This is an exhibition game, but I do not know if they are going to do overtime if it is tied at the end of regulation. Draw won by the 18U's. Quick shot is scooped up by Lawson, who just hangs on to it. Petronoidis wins the draw back for the 18s. Quick shot blocked by Lawson and kicked to the near side. Played forward out of the zone. Puck recollected by Bannon. Redmond throwing some shoulders on the near side. Played behind the net by Rice. Rice bounces the puck off the glass and out. Played forward, intercepted by the 18U's. Recollected by Kenny and then dumped deep. Redmond gets run into in the corner. Puck played up the middle. Stolen by the 18U's. Bouncing puck played by Kenny to the near side. Given to Redmond. Shot from point blank by Petronoidis. Blocked by Lawson behind the net. Redmond plays the puck up the far side. Collected by Kelly. Kelly's shot misses the net to the far side. Bounced off the inboards into the near corner. Drops a tag at the point. Shot kicked aside by Scott. Scott gets up a little slow. Puck blocked down in the middle. Lawson dives back. Got something in the way. That puck winds up behind the net. Diving play. Puck pushed under the bodies. Now getting up. Puck comes free. Collected. Redmond tried to set up a Michigan. Does not succeed. Puck played to Tag at the near side. Tag shot. Blocked in front. And now collected by Ayers. Ayers moves behind his net. Lobs the puck down. That is going to go all the way for an icing. 1:23 left in the third period. Draw will be to Lawson's glove side. We are all tied up at 3 with 1:23 remaining. Hireman to take the draw for the 16s. Gersbach to take it for the 18s. Draw won by the 16s back into the corner. Rattled hard around to the near side. That is going to go for an icing. Draw will be on the same spot to Lawson's glove side. Both teams sticking with the same lines. Hireman and Gersbach to take the draw. Draw won by the 18s. Drop back to Shrani at the point. Sent now to Tag out the near side. Tag shot blocked by Florchek in front. Played behind the net. Centered, and that missed the net. Gersbach's shot goes wide. Played out of the zone on the far side. Collected by Shrani. Shrani shovels the puck forward on the near side. Broken up at center. Bouncing puck collected, played forward. That is behind Bannon. He has to turn around to get to it. Bannon gets shoved into the board. Sisti blocks the centering feed. Puck played to the near side, now rattled behind the net. Play in the near corner. Puck pops free. Centering feed intercepted by Hireman in front. Hireman sends the puck up to Sisti. Sisti could not hold on to the pass. Puck played back forward by the 18s. Hireman collects just inside his blue line. His outlet pass comes out of the zone. Collected by Tag inside his blue line. Tag lobs the puck over Sisti. Collected in the zone, held in by Gersbach. Gersbach weaves in and shoots the puck over the net. Centering feed, blocked aside. That will bounce to the point. Held in by Shrani. Shrani sends it to the middle. Tipped on net. Lawson got in front of one. Follow-up, sent behind the net. Centering feed does not get directed on target. Puck played to the near side. Florchek gets hammered off the play. Shrani regains possession in his own zone. And that is going to do it for the third period. At the end of 3, it is all tied up at 3. And it looks like they are going to do a shootout to decide who wins the game. I am just assuming, because there's no set rules for this, I think it's going to be each team gets 3. Each team will get 3 chances, and then it will be sudden death after that. Holt to take the first shot. The 16Us are going to go first on the shooting side. We will zoom in to follow the shootout a little better. Holt to take the shot. Holt moves in, moves across. Deeks shoots and beats Hansen on the delay. Petrinoidis to take the first shot for the 18Us. Petrinoidis moves in. Deeks and beats Lawson. Sisti to take the second shot for the 16Us. Sisti moves in. Deeks recollects and does not get a shot away. Redmond to take the second shot for the 18Us. Redmond moves wide to the far side, steps to the middle, and that is blocked by Lawson on the diving play. Lawson gets a stick in the way of the shot. Ayers to take the third shot for the 16Us. Ayers moves to the far side, cuts to the middle, and that shot is blocked by Hansen. I think the ref waved that off before the shot was taken. Tag to take the third shot for the 18Us. Tag moves in, moves to the near side. Deeks and beats Lawson. That is going to do it. 18Us win the game. Team out to congratulate. 18Us win this Memorial Day exhibition game. Thank you, everybody, for watching. We will get the handshake line at the end here. Head coaches for your teams. 18U head coach is Brendan Logan with Grant Gallo as his assistant. 16U's Mike Busto is the head coach with Tom Minsforth as his assistant. Royals hockey, 16U and 18U AAA teams. We'll get the handshake lines here. Thank you again, everybody, for watching.